happening, guys? Back again for another collection video this time, and it has been 11 months since I did my PlayStation 3 collection. Now this has been recommended, this has been asked for, requested is the right word, so I'm going to go through it today. Now there are two massive piles right here, and I want to maintain a really good pace, so it's going to be a combination of showing along with pictures. Stick around, guys, because in this video I will link my PSN somewhere, so if you want to add me and, you know, play, then crack on, that would be fantastic. But for now, guys, let's take a look at my updated PS3 collection.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key? I have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
Are you ready?
So the reason I'm in my living room today as opposed to my games room is because I do play the PS3 down here along with the PlayStation 4 and the Wii U, so I just wanted kind of a change of environment. So kicking it off, guys, if you've been following me for years, you know I'm a Bethesda girl through and through. So what better way to start this, guys, by showing you Skyrim. Now the case is a little bit battered on the bottom there, but nonetheless this is a solid RPG in the collection, and I think it's quite user friendly as well. I don't know why, it's just a sensation I get when I play. Maybe I'm just used to it, I don't know. But Skyrim is an absolute must for any PlayStation 3 collection. Following on from that then was a game that one of my awesome subscribers sent me from Ireland, and that is Ninokuni. Now, a lot of you guys have been telling me this is fantastic. I still haven't had a chance to play it. I really like the art style, it's very kind of manga-esque. I absolutely have so much respect for JRPGs. And again, guys, if you think this is great, let me know in the comments. Sticking with the JRPG theme, we have the Steelbook edition of Tales of Xillia 2. This is the Day 1 edition, and I am not enjoying this as much as I fell in love with Tales of Xillia. I don't feel like the game differs very much. I don't like the characters as much, which is a shame because I had higher hopes for this, but I know that you guys will have different opinions, so let me know. I also wrote a review on Tales of Xillia. I will link that in the description. Now, I played this for the first time recently, and I think this is a PlayStation 3 hidden gem, and that is Escape from Dead Island. This is the prequel to Dead Island, and it's incredible. It's a cel-shaded game, and it feels very, very different. The cutscenes are all kind of manga art style, which I love. The story is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. I put in about 5 hours the other night. And I would recommend you guys picking this up if you're in the UK. Go to Tesco, this cost £6. Another game that one of my subscribers sent out to me as I'm going for a full Final Fantasy collection is Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. Now this is still sealed and I'm in two minds as to whether or not to open it. At the moment I'm thinking keep it sealed, so I haven't played it. Guys, let me know. If I was to kind of buy a second copy and play it, what are your thoughts? Let me know. Another blinding game. Now, I was new to the series. This was my first Diablo game. This is Diablo III Reaper of Souls, the Ultimate Evil Edition, and I love this game. I do want to grab it on the PlayStation 4. I love how easy the game feels and how powerful your characters feel right from the get-go as well. You don't really, you kind of just get straight to it in Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, and that's what I really like about it, and I fell in love with it, and for that reason it's right up there in one of my favourite PlayStation 3 games at the moment. Cracking game. Now when this next game came out, Dragon Age Origins, I was in absolute euphoria. I do really respect the BioWare series, both Dragon Age and Mass Effect, and this is my favourite from the series because I really liked how rich the story was, and there seemed like there were so many side quests to do. At times I often found that I got quite lost playing Dragon Age. Since then the series has completely lost its way. I have Dragon Age Inquisition on PS4 and I don't really like it. Let me know, guys, where does the Dragon Age series sit for you? So my next game was a launch title for the PlayStation, and it was the first-person shooter that I ever played on the PlayStation 3, and that is Fear. And alongside that, there's Fear 2. Now, as we know, this is a trilogy. I have Fear 3 on the Xbox 360. This is my favourite. I think that it provided a phenomenally scary experience, and it was definitely something that gave the PlayStation 3 the edge when it was released. The second game was okay in my opinion. I didn't have that kind of scare factor as much. I don't think I just don't know, I just didn't get it. Fear 3 I cannot stand. So this is my favourite, this is my second favourite, followed by Fear 3. Now Far Cry 4 has been dubbed Far Cry 3.5. So the next game is Far Cry 3, which I really like. I like it, but it's got a little bit too repetitive for me, so I've actually kind of stopped playing it for the moment. Maybe I'll jump back onto this in a couple of months or whatever, but I am busy with Far Cry 4 and that seems to be pacifying me enough to the point where I don't really want to play this. So again, guys, let me know what you think. I do like the vibrancy. I'm very attracted to colours in games, and the environments are stunning. And this is a massive upstep from Far Cry 2, which I've already shown you. But for me, it's just a little bit too monotonous. Next up then is a classic Rockstar title, and it's not Grand Theft Auto, no, it is Red Dead Redemption, and it's the Game of the Year version. Now, I prefer the Undead Nightmare over the original campaign. I haven't played the original campaign for years, but I do tap into this. I'm a huge zombie fan, as I said in my Dying Light blog this week, and I just can't get enough of it. I think the pace is slightly quicker than the original game, because obviously the zombies can actually run, and it's quite, you know, I'm on edge a little bit when I play that. So yes, please give us this on next gen Rockstar. Not like you're going to watch this video and do it. Who am I? Okay, next game, GTA. I've just had a mind blown. GTA Episodes from Liberty City. Now, there are so many Grand Theft Auto games out there. It is clearly a franchise that is incredibly successful for Rockstar. This is one of my lesser favourite kind of spin-off games, if you would. I really liked Vice City Stories on the PlayStation 2. This, I mean, obviously with this you get the Lost and the Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony. I prefer the Ballad of Gay Tony. I don't know why. I like the stories a little bit better for me. But I think, you know, as a PS3 owner, you have to have this in the collection. So it's here, really, not because I like it, but because I just want it as a collecting item. Next two games, guys, are Uncharted 3. Now this is the standard version. In fact, this game in here is actually a prototype. This is one of the prototype games, and this was given to me by my good friend Andy. Big shout out to you. It is the full game, but it is the prototype, so I don't have the manual. But what I do have is the Drake's Deception Special Edition, and this was incredibly cheap, and this has the nice kind of slipcase, as well as the kind of, it's depicted as a diary, a travel diary with kind of pictures in, and there's a map and the game's in there. So that's pretty cool. The book feels really good quality. So yeah, so I'm not so bothered about having a no instruction manual for my original. Following on from that then, guys, Uncharted 1 and 2. Another hidden gem now. It's very rare actually. 3D Dot Game Heroes is hugely influenced by A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. If you guys are a fan of Zelda, you will love this game, and you don't come across it very often, so go and grab yourselves a copy. I'll link my affiliates in the description. Some of it I don't remember where I got this from, but I did see it in, oh god, where is it? I'll link it in the description. Pick this up. It's quite cheap if you can get a hold of it, but that's if you can source it. The Survival Edition of Tomb Raider. I completed this. I don't have it on the PlayStation 4, and I just want to say now, I don't have The Last of Us either, because I have it on the PS4. So yes, I really enjoyed this game. it's nothing will ever feel like Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 on the PS1 for me, so I'm never fully satisfied when I play a Tomb Raider game. This redeemed the series quite a little bit because again, for me, it lost its way, but this pulled it back a little bit. Let's see what the next gen Tomb Raider brings. Next up guys, Tales of Xillia, again a cracking JRPG. I showed you the second one earlier. This is a blinding game, beautiful story, beautiful colours. It's not turn-based RPG, it's what I would call a free roaming battle mechanics. Quite unique and quite fun to play. You do feel incredibly powerful. I like that much better than the turn-based approach. And finally guys, Mass Effect 3, the Collector's Edition. This, again, I first played Mass Effect 2 on the Xbox 360, so when this came out I just had to have it. And again, a shout out to my friend Andy for providing me this when it came out. So there we go guys, that is my updated PlayStation 3 collection. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comments boxes or come over to my Facebook, Twitter, etc. So yes, thank you very much. There'll probably be a video very, very soon, and Games We Never Knew is coming next week with Prey 2, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks guys, take care.